Yo, what's up, Prime AG? You're all over my IG roast, dude. I made it.
Awesome. Chat. How's it going?
In the streaming industry, stop viewbotting, bro. Stop trying to make y'all seem bigger than what y'all is, bro. Just work for that game.
It's really starting to look like BruceDropemOff was right this entire time. So about a year ago or so, a huge portion of the internet would completely turn their back on Bruce. Now, to be fair, it definitely seemed reasonable at the time to not really like Bruce, as every single time he would turn on the stream, it seemed like he would have a drug-induced crash out that would cause him to completely act a fool on camera.
Bro, you can't compare me with money, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, honestly, as long as nobody did nothing to me, I don't got no problem with them. So I don't understand why like so much people like switched up on that boy. Ugh.
You can't compare to me with money, bro.
I can't compare with you with money.
You can't, bro. You can't, bro. You can't compare to me with money.
Yo, hold on, wait. I don't think
This lame man, bro. You shouldn't even add me to this, bro. This nigga's.
And looking back on this, these were definitely drug-induced crash outs. Nothing has changed there. But little did we know at the time, Bruce was just trying to warn us about the future of streaming, because he seemed to know exactly where it was headed.
Started streaming less when the game started getting bought. When I started seeing that, it pushed me away from streaming. It kind of made the game got twisted, bro. It's kind of like people are working or streaming for the wrong things. It's not because they want to build a community, it's because they want money.
So the initial hate on...
See, bro, BruceDropemOff is a chill guy. Like, damn, he made a couple mistakes in the past. He's been that, done that. He's through that. That's in the past now.
Bruce really started almost 2 years ago now, back in October of 2023, when there were some messages that were leaked of Bruce talking behind the backs of Lil Yachty, Kai Cenat, and Your Rage.
the nigga sent me an essay, my nigga, apologizing. Then after I gave him the benefit of the doubt and I said, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I really didn't expect that from you and I appreciate you. And whatever you need, I'm here. I'll be cool. It was never no beef and shit. He says that, then still goes into a DM and say that, bro.
And if you didn't know, BruceDropemOff, Kai Cenat, and Your Rage used to be really close, and they actually streamed together very often. I believe they called it Boys Night, and these streams were insanely popular. Even the re-uploads over on YouTube, a lot of the times were gaining millions and millions of views. So obviously when these messages came out of Bruce talking shit behind their backs, it was a huge deal. And the fan bases of both Kai Cenat and Your Rage would immediately turn their backs on Bruce. Now admittedly, looking back on it, the messages themselves weren't that bad, but the situation was, because Bruce was basically pretending to be buddy-buddy with Kai Cenat and Your Rage, while he was secretly talking shit behind their backs to his top mods, which is obviously some hoe behavior. And after Kai Cenat and Your Rage would come on stream and talk about how pathetic this was on Bruce's part,
Bruce got exposed, bro. Bruce dropped him off for some reason, trusted his mods, niggas he never met in his life, but like pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I don't know why. Never met these niggas in their life. Like, I don't condone no leaking shit. But what the f did you expect? That shit was just bound to happen, man.
like I said, a lot of people would turn their backs on Bruce, and although after this situation, Bruce would start to be painfully honest about the streaming community and start calling out everybody on their bullshit because of this situation.
Dang. So that's what happened. I never really fully understood the picture of what happened. But dang, those mods wanted this to happen. They wanted his career to tumble, crash, and burn.
A lot of people would just kind of ignore him. But little did we know at the time, Bruce was gonna start slowly exposing everything he knows about the streaming game. A few months later, Bruce would actually expose Kai Cenat for pretending to like Aiden Ross, when in reality, he didn't.
Every time Aiden name come up, they do some little malicious shit with their face, bro. That's not being friends, bro.
Now, at the time of Bruce saying this, Aiden Ross and Kai Cenat were actually pretty close.
Hold on. I'm going to sit the camera. Who is it, bro? Is it Michael Jordan? All right, close it. Open, here.
What the fuck?
Kyle Natter. Yeah.
And they were actually making content together fairly consistently.
Ever been here before?
Yeah.
Like, you've done this?
Nope.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's my first time doing NDA. I put Kai onto this, trust me. How long have you guys been doing the NDA?
Bro, that's crazy though. Cause like Aiden and Kai don't like each other like in the Big 25. That means Bruce Drop 'em Off pointed that out 3 or 4 years ago. So if they've been fake making content together, I don't know.
NDA's for. It's good. There's too many weirdos. You have to.
But this was also around the time that Aiden Ross would get permanently banned off of Twitch. And although at the time of me recording this video, Aiden Ross is now unbanned on Twitch, this ban would last around 2 years. And we really didn't know this at the time, but apparently after getting banned on Twitch, Kai Cenat would essentially completely ghost Aiden Ross.
I hit him up.
Yeah, that's nuts. Cause I remember when Aiden texted Kai and was like, yo, could you say something about this? This is unfair. How her son get unbanned after one day for saying somebody should be killed, and I didn't get unbanned, and this nigga Kai didn't even reply to Aiden. Yo, that was nuts. The only people that tweeted something out was FaZe chat.
And he would instead start to collab with a lot of the same people that Aiden Ross was collabing with, and he would completely take over as the #1 most subscribed streamer over on Twitch. And it wouldn't be until Aiden Ross was actually unbanned on Twitch 2 years later that him and all of the people around him would start to call out Kai Cenat for ghosting him over the past 2 years. But of course, Kai Cenat would come on stream and he would consistently claim otherwise.
I'm on Aiden like 4 times a week. I try to, or like 3 times a week. I try to take him on like 3 times a week to make sure that he's fine and shit like that. But yeah, bro, you gotta understand, bro. I ain't gonna lie. As long as he come back valid, he gonna be good, bro. You feel me? There's a lot going on. As long as he come back valid, he gonna be straight.
Eventually, all of this would come to a boiling point when Aiden Ross's community would go into Kai Cenat's stream and start spamming "Aiden Ross is calling you."
Stop Phantom from shooting. He gets hot, he gets hot. So as long as Phantom's not open shooting, we're good, bro.
Oh my
Look, bro.
God!
Just stretch it out.
Listen, bro. Clog the paint, because Chris can't shoot a jump shot. And help me with Duke fucking blows past me, gang. All right, bro.
Alright, what we doing with the art, bro?
And Kai would do his best to ignore this, but you could tell by his reaction, he definitely could see the chat. And this would cause Kai Cenat to eventually come out and explain exactly why he stopped talking to Aiden Ross.
As a nigga of color hop onto the stream, it's straight watermelon and gorillas, nigga.
Now, whether or not you think Kai...
What? No, he telling the truth about that. He telling the truth.
Cenat is right or wrong in this situation doesn't really matter. The honest truth is, all of these streamers are fake as fuck, and none of them actually like each other. The streaming community is full of some of the fakest, most egotistical people I've ever seen in my entire life. And when the situation initially happened a few months ago, I don't think anybody even realized that Bruce actually called this out a whole 2 years before it actually happened. And that would certainly not be the last time that Bruce would do this. And although the things he would call out would progressively get crazier, he would continue to be right. So last summer, Bruce would be streaming when he would randomly crash out on Lacey and the rest of the FaZe guys.
Nigga, you think I give a fuck if Lacey is live? Nigga, fuck that fat white ass nigga. You think I give a fuck? Fuck, nigga, fuck FaZe.
Now, looking back on this stream after everything that's happened over the past year, this crash out was absolutely valid and honestly hilarious.
Oh, shit. And the shortest nigga going down first. I swear to God, the shortest nigga going down. Who can't fight? Who can't fight? The shortest nigga going down first. The shortest nigga going down first. And who?
Well, who was the shortest dude in FaZe at this point? Was it Max? Was it Stable Ronaldo?
The shortest? Name him. Who the? Son. Son. Oh my God, let's really talk about it. Oh my God. Now let's not even talk about Mr. Who I'm talking about, Chad? Who I'm talking about? And then look. Who I'm talking about?
Who?
Oh, Freaky. Hey, I'm making Freaky here, fuck.
But it would be what Bruce said after the FaZe Banks call that we all probably should have listened to a little bit more. Because after Banks was done crying on the phone to Bruce.
What?
Yo, just know I'm smacking the shit.
What? Okay. Oh.
And fucking your bitch.
For real?
But I'm gonna take one. You're a pussy. Watch, I'm gonna make an example out of you. You're a little bitch. You're a frail little bitch. You ain't about it. And we both know that. I'm fucking your girl first thing tonight, tomorrow. So somebody link me this bitch's at. Peace out. You fucked up, homie.
Dang, why'd that dude get so pressed? Like, was it really that serious for him to call him and say all that? Like I'm saying, bro, it's like people be waiting to beef. People be fiending for the beef.
You done?
You just embarrassed your whole team, twin.
He would say this.
And just wait until y'all see that crypto shit that they up to, twin. They got something cooking, twin. That's why all these niggas trying to, hey, bro, I ain't gonna say too much. I'ma just laugh for right now, bro, because y'all don't get it. So I'ma just laugh, bro. But just remember what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Alright?
And for the most part, everybody would just kind of ignore Bruce when he said that, especially because bro was absolutely tweaking during the rest of that live stream. And after the Kai Cenat situation,
I'm not gonna lie, the way Bruce was like going off on people, I remember, like, you would think he was like insane. Like, you would think he was evil. Like, you heard his laugh and all. Like, but really, I don't know. Really, to me, it sounds like he's telling the truth about most of the stuff. And it's like people trying to group up and gang up on him because people don't like the truth, I guess.
Bruce just kind of seemed like an unreliable source of information. But little did we know, Bruce knew exactly what he was talking about. And almost exactly a year later, Banks would in fact get exposed for crypto scamming when Aiden Ross would call him out for rug pulling MLG coins.
Check MLG. Yeah, let's check it out. I actually have not been looking at MLG. Let's see what it's at. Brother, there is no way my MLG is down this much f***ing bread. This has got to be fake. I'm sorry. I don't believe this shit. I'm sorry. There is legit no f***ing way that my MLG coin is at 17 bands when I put 50K. Like, why the f*** is it? My coin is, I paid 50K and it's at this.
And that's when everybody would find out that Banks has in fact been doing this for years. Now, I did actually make a video on the FaZe Bank scamming situation if you are interested in hearing more about that. But man, Bruce really did try to tell us about all of this well over a year ago, and nobody wanted to listen. Now, at the time, it definitely seemed reasonable not to listen to Bruce like I've said throughout the video, but this really just leaves me wondering, what other slimy shit are these people doing behind closed doors that all of them know about, but nobody's saying anything? But thankfully,
that's what I'm talking about. Because Bruce knows this from some source. He's got all this info from some source. He's like, who's the source? Because I'm trying to get hooked. No.
Bruce is willing to tell us. And for a while now, Bruce has been talking about people viewbotting their streams.
And a lot of them niggas viewers ain't real.
Bro, I'm saying, bro, I'm getting a message right now. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. No.
So stop view buying. Everybody in the streaming industry, stop view buying, bro. Like I'm talking to y'all niggas as streamers. Y'all niggas know who I'm talking to too, bro. Stop trying to make yourselves seem bigger than what y'all is, bro. Just work for that shit, gang.
And he said this pretty consistently for well over a year now.
The majority of I know, bro, niggas is using bots now to come up. So, and they're buying them. They're paying for them. View bots. They're real. I don't know how smart you niggas are, but if you really do the math, a lot of shit don't add up.
And without a doubt, a lot of people have known that these streamers are viewbotting for quite a while now, but you can just tell by the way Bruce says it, not only does he know 100% that people are doing this, but it also seems like he knows people personally that are viewbotting, which is obviously interesting to think about, because the majority of people that Bruce knows that are streamers are top streamers in the game. And like I said, it's been pretty obvious for a while that these streamers are viewbotting. They've been getting exposed pretty badly over the past few days at the time of me recording this video. So Twitch recently came out with an update attempting to get rid of some of these view bots. And although it didn't get rid of all of them, because that's literally probably impossible, it definitely worked, as Twitch viewership is apparently down 24% in just the last week. And over the past couple of days, XQC has been on Twitter attempting to expose the view bots as best as he can. So a couple of days ago, XQC would drop this thread over on Twitter. He says Twitch has...
I'm trying to figure out, how would you be able to tell? Would it be like, because like people have random names and they say stupid stuff.
cracked down on bots in the last 2 to 3 days, and view botters slash victims of view botting have been exposed. Streamers that are part of groups slash orgs are seemingly being botted much more heavily. I don't want to start witch hunts, but the data is interesting. Go see for yourself. And then down below, he would actually show a screenshot of someone's analytics. Now, apparently these were actually your Rage's analytics. Honestly, I don't really care about that. I've said a million times in my videos, I think all of the top streamers are view botting. Whether that's true or not, I'm not entirely sure, but that's what it looks like to me. And quite frankly, I don't think this screenshot was the best one that XQC could have picked to help prove his points, because if you actually look at it, there's only 2 streams in this screenshot that look significantly different than the others, and your Rage had a pretty good excuse for why that was the case. But XQC would continue and give his take on why view botting is so bad. I've been thinking, why orgs would bot so heavily? Then the answer seemed almost obvious. Talent agencies receive a percentage from ad streams their talent does. By inflating their streamers, they can sell massive ad packages in bulk and take in much higher sums. To put simply, fraud. This doesn't seem like a problem for most, but it's the silent killer. It kills the industry as a whole. It lowers discoverability for smaller streamers significantly and cuts down their income if they ever make it at all. So whether or not that specific screenshot that XQC chose to show.
Dang. So they're getting money from fake viewers? That's pretty dang. That's pretty malicious. That's pretty smart.
Is an actual example of view botting or not. The truth is, they're 100% real, and the streamers that are using them are slowly killing the streaming industry, and they don't even realize it. Now, when XQC made this post, it really caused a stir in the streaming community. That first post that I showed you has over 5 million impressions on Twitter alone, and it wouldn't take long for people to find out that the screenshot that XQC posted was in fact your Rage's. But like I said, he had a pretty solid excuse for why his numbers looked like that for 2 streams. But your Rage would also say this.
I can't say names, but there's literally a streamer right now that literally told me, I'm not gonna say his name because he can come out and say it when he wants to say it. He's probably gonna say it soon, that he's being botted. Yet he didn't get hit. He's a top streamer that has been being botted for months, and he's not hit. And I'm getting hated on. And his body probably live right now with 30,000 in there right now. Which also led to him showing me DMs of the person that gives him the bots working with a streamer that's whatever. I'm losing track. I'm getting off topic. I'm getting off fucking topic.
Now, he did specifically say that this person is being view botted, not that they're actually view botting themselves. Now, whether that's true or not doesn't really matter. What matters is the fact that your Rage just confirmed that view botting is 100% real, which let me know if I'm wrong. I feel like nobody has said anything about this before, despite the fact that it's been going on for years. Like, for some reason, after view botting got exposed, everybody's a fucking victim all of a sudden. Clearly, these people have known about this for years. Just nobody.
He said as soon as it gets exposed, everybody's been a victim. So they was just never gonna say nothing. They was just gonna keep letting these people do this behind closed doors and not say nothing until they got exposed, bro. People
said anything until they had to, so they could clear their own name. Stable Ronaldo also came out to talk about the view botting allegations that he was getting, and he also admitted that he had prior management that actually offered to view bot him as well.
I could have botted my way here, and I will be honest with you, bots were a thing for years, by the way. For people who think that there isn't bots for years, I've had old management, yes, old management that people don't even know about, who were like, yo, Ron, if you go to Kick right now, we will bot your numbers on Twitch so you can get a stake deal, so that when you go to Kick, we'll also bot your numbers and we get a percent. That's what I was told. I'm exposing it right.
So that's now the second confirmation that we have that view botting is real, after years of nobody saying anything about it. Of course, except for Bruce. Bruce is literally the only one that's been trying to tell us for years that these people are botting, scamming, lying, and manipulating you. And for the most part, nobody wanted to listen to him. I certainly wasn't. I can admit that, but I am now.
Yeah, it's gonna make you money, yeah. Like, if you do that shit and you keep doing it, it's just catering to that shit is the easiest thing ever in the world, man. Easiest shit ever in the world. You know how easy it is to put bitches in front of niggas' faces and act like y'all dating or whatever the case may be. I've never shown y'all that.
And the truth is, Bruce just might have.
Wow. I don't know how to feel about this, man. Bruce was right the whole time. The whole world was turning against him. He still kept a smile on his face, a decent mindset, in a well-staged manner on stream and YouTube's. Man, this might be one of my favorite streamers.
Been a little bit too real for the internet, at least for the streaming community that's full of nothing but fake people that will do absolutely anything to get to the top of the streaming game and make millions and millions of dollars, because at this point that's what's on the line here. But with all that being said, that right there is where I think I'm going to end this video. I want you guys
Wow, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. I sure did. This showed me a lot about who Bruce is as a character. He's not a terrible dude. I mean, he was just real. But yeah, dang, that's crazy, bro. All right.
All right now.